our next guest not only knows how to get away with murder, she knows how to steal the show on the silver screen, and now Oscar winner Viola Davis, starring in one of her most powerful roles yet, leading an all-woman warrior army. Give it up for the woman king, Viola Davis. You ready? Hey, this is a movement. This is so much more than just a movie, and you even talked about it being so important to you, and just that zenith for you.
That sort of magnum opus, I call it.
Yeah.
I think the same reaction that you have as an audience is the reason why I did the movie. First of all, it is a movie that's led by women, and it's a movie that's led by black women, and it's a movie that's led by dark-skinned black women. There is no white savior, you know, and it's women who are warriors, tapping into not only their physical strength, but also when you see the movie, they're humanized. And so, when have you seen that, ever? I remember someone online said, I'm tired of seeing dark-skinned black women as just strong and fighting and masculine, and I was like, when have you ever seen that?
No, really. Tell me. We do now.
And what a cast you've put together to tell this story.
Absolutely. Tuso Beidou, Lashana Lynch, Sheila Etim, you know, Adrienne Warren, who was in Tina Turner, you know, as well as Sia, Shioma, Jamie Lawson, women who are beyond brilliant, but also, I mean, women who are playing roles of Agoji warriors that literally, it could have been an action film. But when they walked in, you see people, you see humans, and I think that's what shifts.
You bring out the best in people, because the critics are saying this cast, everyone in every single role, the best.
Yes, absolutely. And, you know, here's the thing. You know, as a woman, you're taught that being a girl and being feminine is not about tapping into your physical strength. It's about being demure, speaking in a high voice, being polite all the time. Whereas the challenge of, the reason why I loved it so much is my body served me. And it was, I had to do 5 hours of weightlifting and martial arts every day.
Was that all new for you?
Yes, Wait, but you did have to do martial arts. You did weightlifting. You did sprinting. You did weapons training. But you also had to take a DNA test.
DNA test, which I didn't want to see. I didn't want to see I'm lactose intolerant. I have a high rate of injury. I said I can't eat sugar. I mean, and I had to keep telling Gina Prince Bythewood, great director. I had to keep calling her and say, Gina, listen to me now. You know I'm 56. You know if I get on that treadmill at 9.4, I lose oxygen. If I'm moving at 9.4, I could die of a heart attack, Gina. These girls are 30 years old. Gina, you gotta do something else. You gotta do something else, Gina. You're gonna have a dead warrior here. A dead
warrior. Let's give everybody a look.
With your family, no wonder they gave you away.
It is you who is arrogant.
I am a general. I have earned it. You have earned nothing. I should put you out. I have watched soldiers die because they did not have discipline. Their easy life did not prepare them for
I did not
this
have
life
an easy
here.
life.
There's an Ogogia.
I did not have an easy life. I want to be here with the others. I want to fight for my king.
Your tears mean nothing.
And you're all superhero warriors on the big screen, but this is an actual all-female army. Tell us about this. It's a true thing.
The Agoji, the colonizers' name is the Amazons, but they were women who were recruited from the age of 8 and 14 in Dahomey, West Africa, which is now Benin. And they were women who were not considered beautiful, so no one wanted to, they weren't marriage material. They were unruly, no one can control them. And so they were sort of sold into the kingdom as Agoji. They had to fight for their kingdom, all military unit. They could not have children. They could not get married, and they could not have sex. They had to train all day into the night, martial arts. They even had to literally walk over or crawl over acacia trees, which are just thorns, and show no pain whatsoever. But what's interesting is, as restrictive as that is, they took great pride in what they did, because you know what? It made them matter. It gave them a purpose. And if they walked away from it and said they did not want to fight, they would be beheaded, a lot of them, or killed. And this is true history. There's only actually one book out there about the Agoji, which is The Amazons of the Black Sparta, which is part information, great reference book, and partly really painfully offensive. Calling these dark-skinned women bestial and ugly. And you know what, when I say that this is my magnum opus, this is my gift to the 6-year-old Viola, who was always called black and ugly. That 6-year-old girl that was always running from the bullies. This is me sort of reaching back to her and saying, look, you matter. And you surviving and you being tough, you keep being tough. That sort of affirmation of purpose. And it literally it's going to be transformative, I think, for even white men, white women, every type. But I feel for that dark-skinned woman who's been fed that cultural and personal narrative of being invisible. Let me tell you something, you're going to be seen in this.
Well, you've made it impossible not to see this movie.
I know, really. And, you know, and when you see this movie, I feel that you're going to try and determine what type of warrior are you, because there are different types. And you did this great thing online, which I took the quiz. You take a quiz, and you can, depending on what you put in, will determine the type of warrior you are to one of the characters. So
Should we be afraid to take it?
Just knowing us, what kind of, who do you think we are?
Well, you know, I don't really know you, but I'm going to say you're Naniska. Okay. Now, when you were playing football, I would say you probably were a Zogi.
Hey, once it's in there, it's never gone. I did calm down a little bit, but it's still there.
You may be a Mensa, too.
A Mensa?
Yep.
I'm going to go take the test.
I took the test.
And what are you?
I'm a Mensa.
A Mensa is spiritual.
Yeah, didn't you see that? My brother.
There you go.
That spear.
And not afraid to use it.
So you two are praying over people, and I'm out there fighting.
Hey, teamwork. Thank you for this morning.
Yes.
Thank you for your words. Thank you for your message, and it is incredibly powerful.
Thank you very much.
And the Woman King, I'm so glad about this. It is exclusively in movie theaters, and you want to see it on the big screen, and you will on Friday. Well, hey there, GMA fans. Robin Roberts here. Thanks for checking out our YouTube channel. Lots of great stuff here. So go on, click the subscribe button right over here to get more of awesome videos and content from GMA every day, anytime. We thank you for watching, and we'll see you in the morning on GMA.